Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Everton have had a £1 million bid for Sean Longstaff turned down by Newcastle United. That is according to the Daily Mail today. Sky also running with this one as well. The 24-year-old is out of contract in the summer. Rafael Benitez wants to bring him to Goodison Park. The player apparently is very keen on the move to Goodison. He's not going to sign a new deal at Newcastle, it doesn't look like. Newcastle are interested in Luca Dean and apparently talked about putting Longstaff as part of that deal, but Dean doesn't want to go to Newcastle, which makes this a little bit more complicated. But sources up at Newcastle saying that they still think that Longstaff could make the move to Everton this window, so we'll wait and see what happens with that. I think he will end up at Everton, to be honest. Jean-Philippe Gbamin has been told that he can leave Goodison Park this January. The midfielder has been unable to force his way regularly into Rafael Benitez's team this season. He's only made 4 appearances, 2 starts, 2 sub-appearances this season. I think he's made 7 overall for Everton. Since he signed from Mainz for £25 million back in the summer of 2019. A few clubs in Italy monitoring Gbamin. Unsure yet whether it's going to be a loan or whether if anyone comes in permanently, Everton will just sell him. Probably more like a loan with an obligation to buy what Everton will be looking for him. But disappointingly, he come in, he'd done well in Germany. He's got all the physical attributes to be what Everton need for a midfield player, but the injuries have really halted him. He's had 2 years really without regular football. And he's been unable to get an Everton side, so he probably needs to go somewhere and have a fresh start. And it's a pity because we just haven't got to see whether he could have been good enough or not. Who knows? I mean, maybe he'll feature in the FA Cup game at the weekend, and we might have more of an indication there. But apparently Everton have told him that he can leave the club this January. Talking to Luca Dean before, but West Ham United are apparently still in the hunt to take him to London. Dean has been linked with a move to Chelsea. That's the destination he prefers, according to people around him. Newcastle and Aston Villa still showing a big interest in taking him from Merseyside, but at the moment his preference is Chelsea. They, of course, have lost Ben Chilwell for the season, so Dean would be seen as a good replacement for him, but they've got to come up with the money. It's as simple as that. And finally, Cenk Tosun has again today reiterated he intends to see his contract out at Goodison Park. Tosun's deal expires in the summer, and despite Besiktas wanting to take him back to Turkey this January, the striker at the moment has no intention of leaving Everton until his contract expires. He was speaking to the Turkish outlet Fanatic. He will end up back at Besiktas, but rather than go now, he probably wants a few more months of the money that he's on at Everton. That can be the only reason. He hasn't been getting in the squads of late, hasn't been playing. So he only had 1 sub-appearance against Liverpool for the last 6 minutes in December. So for him wanting to remain here, it can really only be for the money. So we'll see whether or not there's any change in that this January, whether Besiktas can convince him to return to Turkey early. That is it for the News Daily. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos including daily live videos, join us on Patreon. See you later.